Welcome to Aurora Cellars Virtual Happy Hour.
I'm in a new place today. It's Aurora Cellars Estate. It's our private event venue. Lots of weddings have taken place here, other private events, and even some corporate events and fundraisers. So this is a great opportunity. If you haven't gotten to see any of this, I'm giving you a little sneak peek. It's spring, and the tent has gone up, and all the final touches are happening with the landscaping. And this is Winslow. Winslow is coming back to life, waking up after a beautiful winter. Winslow the willow tree. Winslow has its own doctor and is like, I think we figured it's between 50 and 60 years old. Such a beautiful willow tree. And that is one of the highlights of this estate. So we're going to head into our farmhouse. It's a Victorian farmhouse, originally built in the 1800s. And it's a wonderful place. People get to stay here, and it's part of their weekend when they're doing the events. So the reason I'm here today is because Kristi Brown, our events director, is here, and we're going to talk to her all about events. So let's go in the farmhouse. We're walking across the front and going to go up the little porch. When we walk in, we're going to enter into a little dining room. It's had hosted many like beautiful gatherings and brides getting ready and lunches and dinners, and I even have had some wine club members and dinners with our head winemaker Drew. So come on in. I love this table. This is one of my favorite rooms. I love sitting here and talking, hanging out. The stairs go up to 3 bedrooms with king-size beds. And then there's a really awesome kitchen. It's a chef's kitchen ready to go for guests who can get to stay here. And we have, we're going to sit down and chat with Kristi Brown, and I have a special guest. So we're going to start there today. So thank you, Devin. Devin's here with us again, our always handy helper, our digital marketing manager. She helps us with all our equipment, lighting, sound. Yes. So how is it going, Devin? Are we good and ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. So that was a fun little tour. We have a sash here. I'm going to make sure the sash is ready. Oh, there we go. So we teased you in some of the little things that we have a special guest. And I'm so excited to introduce Dorothy to you. She's our super fan. Some of you might have seen her comments. She's always participates, supports us, and loves us, and we're so happy she's here. I don't know if you can read her sash, but it says 90 and fabulous. So what does that mean? Why do you have this sash on?
Monday will be my 90th birthday.
Woohoo! Let's cheers to that.
Yeah.
Dorothy, happy birthday. Thank you so much for making the trip here. She came a long way to hang out with us. She has a pretty special daughter.
Yes, I have 2 special daughters.
Correct. I was going to correct myself. One of them has a lot to do with Aurora Cellars, and that's why you also are the super fan, right?
That's right. That's right.
So Kristi Brown is going to join us in a little bit, and she's the director of event sales. Oh, Kristi, she has done so many marvelous things here. It's why we saw all the beauty outside and all the beauty of the farmhouse. It's just been wonderful to work with her through the years. So I'll get to cheers her in a little bit. So Dorothy, 90. That's a cool zero.
Yes.
And I wondered about, I kind of asked you a little bit ahead of time, like, what does 90 do for bringing you lots of wisdom, and what do you have anything to impart on us?
Well, I think whatever you do in life certainly is going to reflect on how happy you are in life. It doesn't seem possible to me that I could be 90 years old, but I have seen so many changes in my life.
Yeah.
I think probably the biggest one has come in the area of electronics. And for the average family, I think that is shown in the telephones.
Telephones, that's true.
I have used the grind telephone that was party lines, and everyone would know what you're saying to everyone.
Party lines is not about drinking wine, is it?
Oh, no.
It's
means listening on what your neighbors have to say.
Yeah, so multiple people could hear one line.
Yes.
So you pick up your phone and you might be able to hear a conversation that's a different household.
Yes, and you might have to ask the operator to ask them to get off of the line so you can make a call.
Yeah.
So we went from that then to the dial telephone. Then we had push-button telephones, and our area in Indiana was one of the very first to try the push-button phones out. And of course, now everybody has a cell phone.
Right. So push phones, you're like a push button instead of dialing around.
Instead of dialing.
And that was very innovative for your area to be able to, was it like a test to see how it would go?
Yes, we were a test area. I remember being at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago and seeing lines of people trying out these push-button telephones, and we had them in our homes.
You were like, I already had that.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So you have seen a lot, some things we haven't seen. And one thing you mentioned I thought was really striking was you talked about there was a man landed on the moon.
Yes.
And you remember that?
Oh, yes.
Distinctly.
Yes. My grandmother never thought it really happened.
Really? Did she just say no?
Yes, but I have seen so many things. Even the highway systems.
Yeah.
Everything used to be dirt roads and 2 lanes. Now we have 8 lanes and overpasses and underpasses.
Oh, wow.
Everything in life really is different now than it used to be. And I'm just very, very fortunate. I've been very blessed in my life.
Yes, you have.
I have a deep faith, and that gives me an inner faith, inner peace, too.
Sure.
And I have 2 wonderful daughters who look after me.
Yes.
I have 6 grandchildren who keep me updated on everything.
Oh, beautiful. So they're texting you on those new phones, right?
Oh, yes.
And good job, grandchildren.
Even 2 great-grandchildren.
2 great, oh, sweet.
So,
nice.
It's a good life.
It's a good life. Well, I want to cheers you again. Thank you so much. I want to know what is the wine that you're drinking today? Do you have a favorite Aurora wine?
It's Late Harvest.
Late harvest vignole.
Yes.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
Do you have any, is it just the taste of it or anything special about it?
It's just the taste. I like a sweet wine too.
Yeah. Is there a certain time of day that wine is important?
Yes, 4 o'clock every afternoon is wine time. Cheese and crackers and wine.
Cheese and crackers and wine.
Yes.
I love that. And I have a charcuterie board that Devin kind of passed by that is for cheese and crackers at 4. So
That's right.
Dorothy, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
So we're gonna, Dorothy's going to come I'll bring your wine over, and we have Kristi's going to join us. So we're doing a little switcheroo during virtual happy hour. Yes.
Also, Ava says, happy birthday, Grandma.
Hi, Ava.
Enjoy your late harvest.
There we go. So if this is comfortable, please help yourself. You're welcome. Thank you. Well, we're getting all set up again. This is fun. This is fun. Now I get to talk to Kristi. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Virtual Happy Hour.
Here we are again.
I think it was last summer.
Yes.
I don't.
We were
Was
outside.
it August? August.
July or August.
Yeah.
one of the two.
So we can see that on YouTube. We uploaded all the old and up and coming virtual happy hours are on YouTube, so we can go back, and if we watch it a lot, the views will go up higher. That'd be fun, right?
That would be very fun.
So welcome back. And did I say everything right? You're the director of event sales at Aurora Cellars, and that
I am.
includes a lot of events and a lot of different things. So we're gonna kind of chat about that. It helps me learn, helps you guys know all the possibilities, and that's gonna be fun. And first, we get to cheers because it's happy hour, right? I already drank half of mine.
Multiple cheers are
Yes.
perfect.
Yes. What do you have there
I have
today?
Cab Franc, which surprised some folks. I'm usually Sauvignon Blanc, but I just felt like Cab today.
You know, it is a little warmer. It's not snowing today, but it still
Finally.
tastes like red wine day. It's a beautiful.
Feels like red wine day to me.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice. It's nice outside, but there's still a little chill and a little cloudiness. So I could drink Cab Franc any day, though. It's one of my favorites. Do you? Is there anything in particular you love about the Cab Franc?
Not really.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like-
it's just one of my favorite wines, but it does depend on the day.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing and temperature and all of that. Cab Franc is perfect in the evening out by the fire.
Yes. Yes. I like it when there's a little chill in the air, and there is a little strawberry note essence to the Cab Franc that I really enjoy. It's not like a bowl full of strawberries and Cool Whip, but there's that berry essence, and there's not like the harsh tannins. It's really smooth.
It's very smooth.
This harvest was the 2017. Oh, it was a beautiful bottle. So you can still get it.
Made to go with cheese and crackers.
Yes, yes. How's everything over there, Dorothy? Pretty good. Good, all right. 4 o'clock. We did it. We kept the schedule. I have Sauvignon Blanc, which is another favorite. I brought a selection of wines, and I definitely wanted to include the Brut Rosé, which I put right here because I think it's such a beautiful bottle. The new labels and the gold caps, I just think it's really beautiful.
Very wedding-esque.
Yeah, that is, I think it shouts weddings.
I do. I agree.
Pours beautifully and toasts to everyone, and awesome. So weddings are kind of what we're already talking about right now. What's going on with weddings right now?
Well, as you saw outside, we're getting ready.
Yeah.
Weddings start the first weekend of June this year.
Oh,
So
that's less than a month away.
Less than a month away. So everything's waking up, and we're setting up, and couples are getting excited, and we're ready.
Yeah, we have a new venue logistics coordinator that people are getting to meet this year, and her name is Abigail.
Yes,
so
Abigail is wonderful, a great addition to the team.
Yeah.
And we're happy to have her.
Yeah.
So she's excited, and we're just ready to roll.
Yeah, she's been doing great. I've really enjoyed getting to know her and all the hard work she's doing, because it looks beautiful out here already.
And
we have more time to get ready, so it looks great. And the tent with the three, are they tiers or peaks? The peaks. I just love it reminds me of a castle.
Very regal.
Yeah, yeah, it looks great. We had the new windows put in the tasting room in the last couple of weeks, so if you'll get to see that if you haven't seen that at the tasting room. New windows, and when you look out the big window, you can see the three peaks.
You see the peaks, and you see Winslow.
Yes, yeah. I was telling them outside that Winslow has its own doctor. And is 50 to 60 years old.
60.
Yeah, just incredible. So Winslow looks like they're ready to, what did we say? Wake up, and
he's waking up, and he's excited for the parties to get started. For
I thought
sure.
it was neat today to see the place where people kind of, brides and grooms and others, go underneath those long leafy limbs, and they get pictures, and you can see today where they do that.
Right.
It's like, it's fun.
It's beautiful.
So beautiful up here and peaceful. So weddings, do you have any openings this year? Or
We have a date available. We have a weekend available for an event, August 19th of 2023.
It doesn't have to be a wedding.
It does not have to be a wedding. We have the space available.
Yeah.
Everything else is booked for 2023, and we're chugging along with 2024.
Nice.
So
That's fantastic. So August 19th.
August 19th.
Could be a corporate event, a fundraiser, a family reunion,
A wedding.
or a wedding. Because you could still swing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love
it's a
that.
prime weekend.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, August 19th, I'm actually going to a special wedding in my family on August 19th.
Oh, really?
Yes, my nephew is getting married.
Oh, well, that's
so
exciting.
that's a date that I remember. So it's a beautiful weekend.
It'll be lush and green, and
so don't miss out. Think about it. Think about it.
That's right.
Proposals could happen tonight. And then we did say, like, it doesn't have to be a wedding. So we have some, let's see, 2024 is booking, and we joke about this, but 2025 is real.
I'm getting inquiries for 2025.
Yeah.
I've ordered the calendar.
Yes.
I told you. So it's
Let's put it up.
We are getting ready. Yes,
Let's
we are
put
getting
it up.
ready for that. But
Kristi always teases me because I look over on her area of the office and I can't figure out what year to look at.
It is confusing.
But 2025, that's neat because some people need, for different reasons, to have that time to plan.
Yeah, and at the same time, we're still booking for corporate events and such for 2023.
Yeah.
So we have a wide span that
Yeah.
we're working with. So calendar, you do have to make sure you're looking at the right calendar when you're looking at availability. But yeah, we have good space still for corporate events.
Sure.
For 2023.
And I know what I'm learning recently is that it doesn't matter the number or the event, like you have options for people, so they should reach out to you.
Yes.
Even if they have a thought or an idea, there's different space at the tasting room, which is the terrace area, or right? Is that what we call the patio?
Yeah.
Terrace and the estate. Between the two of them, depending on the numbers of people, there's rehearsal dinners. I love that thought. And that could be not just a rehearsal for a wedding. It could be birthday.
It can be birthday, family gatherings, anniversary parties, welcome parties, engagement parties.
Right. Just somebody, definitely like wanting to gather with people, and that might not work at the place you're staying or something, so you could arrange that. And then they have such a great variety of vendors, caterers, photographers. From
formal to food truck.
Yeah.
Just depending on what the vibe is for the event.
I guess that's the coolest thing, is like you can have some idea of what you're thinking about, and you have some options. So that's great. What else did we
what else is cooking?
I think the corporate event is pretty neat here. Lots of space, and you have the area has so many activities to offer and places to stay, but there's also corporate gifting.
We are just getting corporate gifting going. And so news at 11, we'll have to check back on this one and certainly reach out. We will have gifting available probably by midsummer when we'll be up and running for that. So we're very excited for this holiday for various different packages that we're offering of our award-winning wine.
Yeah, so, that would be so fabulous, and a really easy thing for a company or a sole entrepreneur, even if you had clients to send them to. So different ways of using that corporate gifting.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
I can't imagine people, like maybe everybody enjoys some wine, or they would want to gift it. Even
beautifully
themselves,
packaged,
you know what I mean? Like
beautifully packaged.
It's like always received well.
Right, absolutely, always.
Beautifully packaged. So nice, different packaging.
Nice presentation, and we'll have 3 or 4 different offers that we're working on currently. So.
Yeah, so I know a lot of the details are still to come.
Yes.
And so we have newsletters and website and blog on the website. There's so many areas that are pretty close to each other where you can find out all this news and information. But there's also very easy email to remember.
Reach out to me directly.
Yeah, so your email is?
events@auroracellars.com.
Yeah, I mean, events@auroracellars.com. I can even remember that one while I'm having Sauvignon Blanc. That's awesome. And so you had a long road trip out of state this week, and you went and picked up your mom.
I did.
And that went smooth and brought her here to celebrate this beautiful birthday.
Absolutely.
How fun is that?
A down and back in the rain and snow. And
so we can't tell any surprises, but are you expecting other people in the area, or like your sister is close by, so you guys will celebrate?
Have a few things planned.
Yeah, nice.
For the big birthday.
Nice,
so.
awesome. Yeah. That's so fun.
Fun dinner tonight, and it'll be fun.
Good. I just thought the sash was great.
Yeah.
There was a tiara too. I hope you guys all saw it.
See the sparkles. They were catching in the light nicely.
I love it. I love it. All right, so we have, let's see, a couple more things. We have a another option that is new, right? And I think it's very new, the guided vineyard tour.
Very new. Very excited.
I feel like we're near the vineyards. You saw kind of the vineyard as I walked in. What is that about?
Well, it is. It's a tour that can be guided by either our winemaker, depending on availability, or educated wine steward.
Okay.
So you can get up close and personal in the vines, do a little education right on site, and then we will do a wine tasting of 4 estate wines with education and explanation. Really touching on the Aurora philosophy on winemaking and cool climate wines, which we're so very proud of. And then it also includes a bagged lunch from the iconic Village Cheese Shanty.
Oh,
in
that is a perfect ending to a beautiful tour.
Ending. Yeah, we're going to host between groups between 10 and 80. We can do smaller groups. We will host down in the tasting terrace room.
Okay.
And then larger groups will be up here at the estate.
Oh, that's a new option for people who have a large group and want to do a beautiful tasting. So 4 wines, tasting that, and then a lunch, Village Cheese Shanty. That's great. So the lunch ends it. That's great. I love that. And they have opportunities to buy some bottles at the end of it.
Absolutely. Because there's so many groups that come to the area and they want to learn about the wines, the vineyard.
Yeah.
And so we saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
To offer this.
Right here is a place where they can see all of those parts of the vineyard, the soil and the landscape, and how all of that determines why we have such great harvest. Right. Sometimes it's weather too, but it starts with so many things you can physically see here in the vineyard. So very educational and unique. Leelanau is so unique. Because of the cool climate and the soil at Aurora has all that clay ribbons and stuff. But I won't give it away. You'll have to come on a tour. Is that another thing that they reach out to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Just get a hold of me and we would check on availability and we can finalize details.
Yeah. 80 people, they need a big bus.
They need a big bus for that.
Yeah, or a couple.
But we'll be ready.
I love that. That's wonderful. I'm glad because it is something that's hard to say. We're sorry we don't have anything for a group like that, but now we do.
Now we do.
Love it.
We do in Aurora Cellars.
Let's see. That is so many wonderful things. I feel like I don't want to miss anything. Is there anything you're thinking of while I look at my notes that we've touched on a few things?
Well, recently we were in not only Brides Magazine, but The Vow. As the only Midwest wedding venue that was mentioned.
The only one in the Midwest.
In the Midwest.
That's
pretty
an
exciting.
Amazing, exciting accolade.
Very proud of that.
Yes. So Brides Magazine, they reached out to you, and that was what you were. Aurora Cellars estate was one of the top 20 in the nation. Top 20 in the nation.
Sure, yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go. We need another cheers.
We need a cheers for that.
That's really exciting. That's cool. And then, let's see, when we cheers, we should have a sip.
I should have a sip.
And The Vow. The Vow is a website?
The Vow is a website that gave us a lovely shout out also for a beautiful vineyard wedding.
Wow, that's great.
Rustic elegance.
You can see today when I'm up here, it's just so private and peaceful, and that's what is offered to all your guests when you have events here. Yeah, it's just amazing.
It's a special spot.
It really is.
And because of that, if anyone also is looking for something fun to do part-time, come work with us.
Nice, yes.
We're building up our team for this season, and we have a nice variety of daytime setup, events in the tasting room, pouring wine, if you enjoy pouring wine and socializing with happy people. And then wedding closers for the big wedding venue, which is always a fun time.
Yeah.
So
lots of, so if you know anyone out there, very open to talking with people if they're looking for part-time, a couple dates, you know, for the closers, stuff like that. It's another
very
thing.
flexible.
Yeah, another thing to reach out. There's different emails you could reach out to, but events.
I'll
Kristi,
get you where you want to go.
Yes, Kristi will guide you in the right direction. So that's exciting. Let's see. We had the dates, vineyard tour. Did we cover?
You know,
There's
here's
something else?
one more with weddings.
Yeah.
We do offer, in addition to our larger estate weekend, larger package, we are now offering a modified estate experience.
Okay.
And those are for smaller weddings, and we offer those Monday through Wednesday.
Okay.
And they will seat up to 60 guests, and
that's nice.
it's just a lovely evening on the estate.
So you can have your ceremony
and reception.
Can you have a little dinner? You could have a DJ if you wanted?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's
And they
really
would
neat.
use the farmhouse for a ready space. Also, bridal suite here in the farmhouse.
So Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, also available.
Right.
And that's upon availability because there are some things booked already, but that's fantastic. Choices, I told you guys, there's lots of options, so don't hesitate to reach out to Kristi because she knows what she's doing. And there's lots of options. I just love that because that's really helpful to all the folks who want to do something beautiful and celebrate love.
Celebrate love.
Celebrate love. Celebrate birthdays and 90 years of wisdom. We just I've had so much fun talking to you and Dorothy, and it's just been a blast.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always great. So we haven't missed anything, right?
I don't think so.
No, but maybe we should go have some snacks.
Yeah.
And, I might have some more wine. You guys, keep in touch. Let us know what you're drinking for Aurora wine in the comments. Ask questions, and we will get back to you. Devin's here to help us. I have Ethan is our cellar master, and he's joining me on June 1st. So Ethan and I had a great conversation early in the year, and our microphones didn't work, and so Ethan and I didn't project very well, and it didn't really come across. You can still see that in certain places. I think it's on, I don't know if that one's on you. That's on YouTube too. But anyway, I told Ethan, I'm like, will you come back? Talk to me again. We have new mics, and it's been going a lot smoother. And he said yes. So we'll find out some updates about the vineyard and what's going on in the cellar, and rehash things with Ethan on June 1st for the next virtual happy hour. Are you anything to add? Cellar Sundays. Oh my gosh, there's so much information about Cellar Sundays. I was going to do that when you and Dorothy switched spots, and I completely forget. I guess one of the things that Joey, our tasting room manager, is put together Cellar Sundays, which are fantastic events and very specific little different things each Sunday. 3 of them have tickets involved, and wine club members get a discount on those tickets. So the first one is a low country boil, and that is on June 25th. And yeah, you can go and find out all about that on Facebook, Instagram, website, auroracellars.com, or just call us. It's easy to call us too, and we will tell you more about that because it's going to be a great a great evening, and tickets start at $60.
$60 a person, and then
Yeah.
if you're a wine club member, it's $50.
Yeah, so $10 off for wine club members, and it's a great fun evening. There's going to be a musician, some live music, and beautiful food from Fogarelli's, one of our favorites. All right, I think that's officially it. Dorothy, thank you so much. She's already having her cheese and crackers. We'll go join her for some
we
more
will.
birthday fun. Thank you again. Thank you, Kristi.
Cheers.
And here's to a beautiful 2023 season.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.